Hi there, this is Southwest Systems. We're just going to run through with you our back office software. We feel that our back office software is one of the best in the UK on the market, and we really want to show that to customers as obviously this is very important because this is what's going to be running your business. Now, just as an overview, I just want to run through basically the dashboard, which is basically an overview of the current sales, check sales, average check sales. You've also got real-time live statistics of the business, who's selling what, top sales by employee, category and amount. We can also go to other, basically other areas, such as top items sold and by quantity. Now this is ideal for tablets, it's ideal for smartphones, iPhones, just for knowing a bit about the business. We can then move on to the kind of quick charts here again, till 1, till 2, till 3. We've got last week's performance, we've got this week's performance, so we can compare the two. Department reports, a quick overview of selling, and also categories reports. This can be printable here. And this back office can be viewed on any device, so any PC, any smartphone, anywhere in the world, anytime, any place. And this is what makes our software unique. Now what really kind of blows other competitor back office software out of the water is the number of reports. This is what you're paying for basically. When you buy a license with us, the reason why you're buying a license is because you're getting a far better high quality software, and that's really important. The weaker systems, the weaker softwares don't have licenses, and they don't have the features and functionality on the front end and the back office like ours does. So as you can see, here's a whole host of reports, which I'll quickly briefly show you. But before we do that, we'll just run another flash report here so we can quickly see what's selling. So for instance, I can run a category sales report. Again, this can be viewed on a tablet, smartphone. So burgers, there we go, sold that X amount there, sales, number of voids that were done, net, percentage. Now what we can do now is, if I go into the reports and I say I want to view a real-time sales report, so that's this one here. A real-time sales report can be run as many times a day as you like. So this will tell me an overview of what's selling, and I've got some outstanding checks. You can see that there. So I'll put this into PDF. All the reports can be put into PDF or Excel. So you've got very much detail there: void quantity, voids, gross amount, net amount, the type of pay-ins, any discounts given, any tax groups. We've also got any cash intake, pay-ins, paid outs, tips, service charge, tenders, cash, credit card, any loyalty, free items, vouchers. It does all that in the system. Now we can take this one step further if you want to see a real-time sales by category. So I want to see a product sales list. This can also be used for stock purposes. So again, I'm just going to put it in here because it's neater. So again, we've sold today, glass of Prosecco down here, £8, 100% of the category. It was 4.88% of the total sales that day. And we can obviously run date range reports. So if you did want to run, I don't know, a menu mix by category with cost prices, you can do that as well. So the same report you can run with a date range. So pretty much all the reports can be date ranged unless they're real time. And that's really important, that we've got a vast range of real time reports and non-real time reports. And it does make the system far better than a lot of the other systems out there. And not to mention, obviously, we're based in the UK. We're going to offer you the best support. We're local. We offer installations on site to all customers, and that is really important. And we are here to look after your business. We've been trading for a very long time as well, since 1947, and the business has grown immensely. But basically, all the reports can be date ranged, and basically it's very intuitive. It's very easy to use. So if we just have a look at some of the data. Okay, so this report took a long time because it was literally a month's worth of data. I've got a lot of sales going on here. Okay, so there we go. So this is a date ranged report. If you look here, it's the 1st of November to the 26th, and I've run that, and it's consolidated everything. So you will know as a store owner, hand on hand, what is selling and what is not. Again, we've got cost prices in here, so you can get an idea of GP. That's something a lot of systems don't do. And also we're working on, kind of labour reports. We do time and attendance, clock in, labour detail. So if I want to see, get an idea of what's going on. I'm not sure if our demo site has been running any labour reports recently, but I'll just have a look. But basically, again, we can go through a lot of data, and basically that will show us kind of time and attendance, clock in and clock out. Here we go. So again, if I want to see a bit of an overview, we've got kind of first name, last name, clock in, date, clock out. We can even do overtime, etc. Total pay. We can even work out the total pay for that week as well, and that's all included with a standard software package. Again, if we want to look at hourly sales, a lot of people like to do this. This is we can look at hourly sales over different till points. Again, the system will do that. So here's an hourly sales report here. Okay, in Excel. But that data's all there, very detailed. All the reports can be saved to PDF or Excel. So say I wanted a weekly report, and I let's go back a bit. So that report there, okay, I want to Excel. All you do is press this Excel button, bang, it's straight in there, down the bottom left here, open it up, and that's in Excel. That is how easy it is. You can email that to your accountant. So the great thing about a back office software is that you can have multiple back office user logins, and that's really important. A lot of systems might charge per user, we don't. You can have 1 user, 2 users, 5 users on the back office, 5 logins, 10 logins. You can have your accountant log in, as previously mentioned, and it's very easy to use. We also do an enterprise edition for multi-branches, for chains and independents as well, and small SMEs. Again, if you want to look at any open checks on the system, we can do that. That can be all run on the back office. And again, that can also be run on the actual iPad itself. If you wanted to see a kind of an open checks on here, a similar thing, you could go open checks here, and again, that's the list of all the checks, etc. We've got also at the end of day procedure, any clocked in employees. So employees, if they forget to clock out, you can actually unclock them that day. So I can actually clock them out if they forget to clock out. I can also adjust their clock out date and also their clock out time. So it's very, very easy to use and very detailed. That's really important. Again, you must compare softwares. Compare our software to other competitors, and you'll clearly see why our software is better and why you are paying that additional fee. It's like anything, you get what you pay for. Again, I can go to the utilities, audit trail. If I want to see a specific check that day or any kind of changes that were done. So you could be at home, and this is here, I've been altering this topping of the menu item here of the actual product. That was done there by us. So you know what's been done. Any changes have been done, the time and date. You can also look at specific checks. So if you had a problem with a specific customer, or you had a problem with an employee, what you'd probably do first is you could find out, in this, for instance here, I got George Pawley, he's got this table open. Why is this table open for this amount? VD is the void count, so actually it would list there any voids there at all. So if I wanted to do, if I just check this part here, this will probably update now. So this is over literally probably about 12-14 days, and we can just have a look at the data there. So they'll also check that was open there. Ross is a new customer trialing our system. We can look at specific checks, so we can actually type in the check number there and find it. We can do by payment. We can search by payment or by service if there's a certain employee you had an issue with a check. Then what we can do as security reports is if we go to our exceptions and irregularities detail, we can actually say, right, we had an issue on a specific day. So for instance, Ross here, Ross with this check number, he basically did an open food discount. So why do you do an open food discount? You can even have a reference with that. So you can give another reference why you did the open discount. If we go back a bit further, let's just try and get a bit more detail. So here, George Pawley did a 10% discount for that table with that check number. So you can then go and search that check number. There's 2 or 3 pages here. So it's very comprehensive, and it's done by, you know, all structured, very easy to use. And the software is constantly developing the software. Another report we could run this one here, line item references, unusual report. Again, just run that date range. And just remember, when you know, part of the monthly payments you are paying is that you know, you are getting new updates, you are getting new features. This is what people forget. So, you know, we saw that on that date, that ribeye, and they actually wanted extra sauce. So you can get understanding of what customers want and the feedback. Or in this case here, this is a retail side. There was a ski rental. It's for George Pawley. So we can tailor for different businesses. So if you have a cafe and an antique store, or you have a retail store and a cafe or a restaurant, you know, we can cater for both, and we can split businesses by what's called revenue center. So revenue center indicates the till point, and obviously we can split that. Obviously tax summary, cash management, you know, paid in, paid outs, that's all catered for, and it's very easy to use. Now in my next video I'm going to basically show you the store settings, what's involved, the employees and product maintenance, and I hope it's been useful. Please purchase from Southwest Systems and you will be pleasantly surprised. Please get a quote today and go onto our website, and we are more than happy to spend time with you, whether it's a back office demo live or if you just need more information. Thank you for your time.